like so. And then I wanted to punch it in a little bit. But then I lose it. But I like that happy accident. Let's go back. It's not often in 3D do I get a chance to experience a happy accident. That's a happy accident. This complex inner roller, this is a rotating section within another section. Who's bumping into him though? Somebody's bumping into him. Let me see what else it'll give me. Dang, that's beast right there. I like it right there. Wow. Hello? Somebody's cutting through him though. Yeah, all back here. All back here. So it's still cutting through. So what if I did this? So what if I go back to belly parts? Select him. If I unnest him, they're all gonna go crazy. Unnest him. A lot of cutting. He's about to chop up everybody. Okay, but that's priority right now. Priority. Oh, and look how well it turned. Oh, that's awesome. So I had to sacrifice it. We'll have to come back to these poor guys. Let's shrink this down. What happens if I move him out the way? What is this guy? Oh, he just looks like that. Okay. That's not the design. Dude, don't do that. So let me do this. Let me leave him here. Well, okay. All right, hold on, because we're doing good. This is good. This actually looks, once again, still falls into the aesthetic. That's good. These guys aren't to be affected by him, so so many of them. I'm trying to think of. Oh, I'm being silly. Oh, no, I'm not being silly, because I was going to say, oh, I just re-nest it to this, but then that's what caused the problem to begin with. Where are you? It may still be easier. So now that I see that this is the goal, it does work. Maybe I need to put in some geometry or something. So hold on. Let's re-nest him. All right. And find out. Oh, now it's now that I sized it down, it's like, it doesn't affect this side at all. Man, this is why the non-destructive workflow is like so prime. Because I resized it while I was doing all that, and now it's actually at the width in which I need it to be. that I couldn't foresee at the time. So cool. So it's like having to, it's like two steps, taking a step back to go two steps forward. And now look, now it's all clean. So cool. Let's make it a little smaller though. Come on now. You guys protrude, it's just like encompassing everything. And maybe as we approach the back, yeah, maybe we leave it like that. So it's not so, because it was originally like this. Or maybe we put like another, oh, we'll put a, what is underneath him anyway? Oh, there's a lot of cabling and wiring and stuff like that. Right about there. Instead of it being so open. Yeah. All right. So we actually took a step back, made adjustment. What I technically wound up doing is making size adjustment to the piece, unnesting it, making a size adjustment to the piece, re-nesting it, and then putting it back in place, which is giving us other options because now that it's slightly resized, it creates a different type of design. And that design, remember I said I wanted to work on this side on the fender before we worked on the back. I said I thought of the back first, like I was going to go to the front, then to the back, and then to the fender. But I said after doing the front, said, hey, let me address the fender because it's going to work into this shape going back here, which is true. But while working on it, we wind up affecting the belly area, which once again creates that line going back. Now I'm not creating lines like for a vehicle, but there is, in my mind, there's still going to be a flow to the piece. There is in the original design. And then all this is going to get broken up. Okay. All right. And then we even have a starter here. We'll come back and put the ball socket in place and stuff. But this back needs to be addressed. And that piece is he in belly parts? Oh, good. So I can lock them out. Good. All right. So everybody's safe right now. So these guys are going to drop down eventually and become our rotators that go into this nice rotating, oscillating kind of, not oscillating, but rotational mechanism that we know to be his hip sections. And then we got, of course, there's plating that's going to go up here and all that stuff, but that's all the detaily stuff. Okay. And so back here, we're actually going to, right now we are, we just have these placeholders too. And I wonder if I should just go hardcore. Let me just make a block. I'll just start cutting it. We can just start cutting it now. Not you. Who are you a part of there, boss? Hello? I know you can select, man. All right, that's that one. So you must be down in here somewhere. And it's not a belly part though. Who are you? Oh, let me make sure these are turned on. Because I made that mistake of turning somebody engine blocks. There you go. Is it you? Engine blocks? Yep. So that is him. Okay, and he's engine blocks. All right, that's what they are. Okay, so I can grab them now. All right, so just gonna start Shift D. This is just simple stuff. Maybe you go trapezoid, his shapes to start breaking it. This is a piece section here. I'm just gonna go in. It doesn't look like this, but we're just gonna start cutting. Okay. And let's go with rectangular shape. Let's start with rectangular shape. Yeah, just something sharp. Something that's going to open up that back. Oh, well, if it's that shape, it needs to be the trap. So I need control over it. And trap, which way are you facing there, buddy? Okay. Wait a minute, which way is he? Dude. Oh, I got him rotated wrong. Ooh. That'll work. All right. I know it doesn't make any sense, so let's just widen this out. Anyway, let's bring this tighter in. There you go. It's like a bay, it's like an area like that. Yep. Let me just get the angle right. Yep, this section is not like that, but it's going to be smaller and stuff. It's not cylindrical either. Like that. This area here, cutter. Oh, let's just check it on the global. Yeah, just making sure. 60 on the rotation. All right. Okay. And he's a little. It's not parallel. It's more like this. piece here. Hello. I think this guy's gone renegade. Dude, what is your issue? Oh, I understand, because he... Let me just change his shape anyway. Okay. Alright. So I know this one works. Let's just pull him out to the side. Let me just grab this guy. Let's just change his shape to something that points at the end. It's going to be like a trapezoid. Another trapezoid. Yet another one. And here we go. But this time he's going in the opposite direction. Like so. Pull him out here. It's not a sharp piece. He's got like this. It's not a thick piece either. I'm just laughing at the fact that it's like so razor sharp looking. Point 0.08. Oh boy. 0.1. 0.3. Okay. I'll go with that for right now. And then look at that rounded top. Hey, come here. Cut through both of these. Yeah. Top piece is rounded. But then this is gonna turn something different. But I need to have access to it. Right now I don't. And let's just 0.5. Right. Okay. Bring them back in again. Like so. Put his bevel 0.5. Yep. Bring them out a little bit. And he's only being influenced partially by him, which is, I'm fine with that for right now. He local. Yeah, like that. He goes in like this. There you go. All right. And in all that, and is going to be, there is not ellipsoid. One more piece, please. Shift D. And he is going to be, well, that's the coin, because that's what the coin looks like an ellipsoid. Coin. I can change elongated cylinder. Elongated cylinder can be stretched on, not, there you go. All right, but we want this one. That's the direction we want. We want this arc right there. So spacebar, Alt S, size down. See, I'm trying to get my Conjure keys going. TT back to our normal world. Rotate him. Oh, grab and control. Come on now. Oh, I need that arc. Which arc can it give me? Oh, that's more of a regular cylindrical arc. That's what it's telling me, that, hey, just use a cylinder. Okay, just use a cylinder. Are we there yet? Are we there? Okay. All right. And let's say he's somebody who's not in this area. He's nested underneath him, so that way he's not affected by this other cutter. Yeah. Oh, don't move on local. Move on global. There you go. Now we can do local. Oh, well, we don't need to do local. Yep. Now, of course, is he protruding into the back? Sure is. So the back takes priority. So let's change that. Let's change it. Everybody's unlocked. Who's the center guy? Who's this guy? Who's... Yes, him. All right, because this is the one that's most important because he needs to cut him. So here, can we get to him now? Yeah, the selection has gone crazy. Come on, let me get him. I can't get him because he's sitting there too deep. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our guy here. This needs to be addressed, but we're coming back to that. Our guy there, that's gonna be under, what's his name? Engine blocks. Do we have engine blocks? It's gonna be another one because no, we only got two hanging out here. Okay. All right. And engine blocks. Okay, and he's already set up. Cylinder. Oh, not you, dude. Come on now. We just had him. It's gonna be up in... Not you, dude. Ball bell. Mech head. Cockpit. Alright, that's that cutter. Alright. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. So is this guy here, we call this cut third down. That's all I need to know right now. Third down. So you finally third down. Nest under. And voila. And he got a big gaping hole. If he's nested under, what happened? Why is he taking on that attribute of the great cut? Hmm? Let me invert him. He's just not affecting anybody. Oh, come on now. I just need a smaller piece. It's not all of that. It's just a small little piece. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Take you, unnest you. After all that, unnest you. Okay. Whoever you're gonna be, you're gonna nest up on him. Good, good, good. Too bad we couldn't squish. Oh, this is the cylinder. Come on now. I mean, I want to go. I'm very keen to go with this Cap Taurus. What can you do for me, Cap Taurus? Cap Taurus is like nothing. I can't do anything for you, dude. I don't know where you're going with this. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know where we're supposed to be going. Unnest. No, it's because the dimensions and everything are off. There you go. I know. Take like forever. Oh, no, don't do that. Ugh. That's all I wanted to do. All right, and oh, ignore mirror, dude. All right, where's his stuff? this thing is supposed to be going. Okay, enough. All right, just to make it simple. Oh, watch this. Because I just wanted a curve here, but watch this. I can just, instead of having an exact curve, because mirror is on him, right? Right. There you go. Just wanted something to break that space up. Yep. I don't know what this shape is supposed to be though. It needs to probably be angled up a little bit. No, everybody. Oh, everyone's parented to him. Yikes! It's not cool. We got this weird shape. All right, I'll go with something like that. I just need something to. Let's just push him in. Everybody's gonna go with him. Parented too early. Oh, let's put a pill. There you go. There, that'll work too. Shift D to break up the shape. Let's go to pill, and it's just gonna be a straight pill. Good, everything's centered. Or if I wanted to, let's do some testing real quick. Let's cut them. Ooh. Let's make it bigger. Well, I like that kind of. I don't know why. Doesn't running tubing maybe? Not yet. Here. Like that. I wish it just came straight out. What would be that shape? I guess that would be, yeah, that would be the elongated cylinder, a flat pill. Come on, elongated cylinder. Don't freak out. Spacebar. Alt S, reduce down. That's because I don't have, oh, I do have it set to primitive. Okay. T key. Okay, it's demonstrating the wrong, not the correct size. So although my guy is thin, it's actually thicker. It's like it can only get so thin or something. Oh, come on now. I always have mine facing like the wrong way. All right. Oh, let's rotate them. 90, 0. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Shrink them in a little bit. Rotate them up a little bit. Bring them out a little bit. All right. This is trying to be careful with it. Yeah. And I want to go all the way down to that piece. Like one solid. Yeah, something like that. Something I can place some other parts inside of. Oh, but I see it's totally eradicating. Where was I going with this one? I felt so inspired. Let's see. Okay, let me make this simple, like a bay, and it's cutting too much, so 0.1. Or 0.1. Even harder than that, right? There you go. And let's go on local. Now I'm trying to see where this happy accident was trying to take me. Ooh. Okay. It's running too razor thin. But if I can soften that. And come back to it. All right, there you go. And all right, okay. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put a pill in there because that's what I want to do. Let's see what's the angle on here. M dude, you are too thick. It's just at a weird. Oh, I want to round them out. Well, that's the radius and thickness. I've already been doing that. And strength. There you go. I wanted a better slope on it. There you go. I wanted it more of a mold, like part of like a molded part of this piece, which is good. And all I'm gonna do, yep, there you go. Because it has the reason. Okay, back to this whole thing of this, of the shape here is I wanted it to flow back through the back, right? And that's what it's doing now. Now that I softened up, after all of that, the main thing is now that I softened up that transition here, matter of fact, put it to 5 maybe, and then you really, then it changes the angle of it, right? I can bring him in here. Oh, I cannot adjust his overall. Maybe I can pull him in and then pull it. Nope, don't do that. All right, I'll stay with him right here as a mold. And then we'll go here. We'll increase this to 0.3 just for right now. We'll treat it as some kind of bay because this is what that is. We'll put a pill in there for right now. Back to the pill again. We'll put a pill in there for right now, and then we're going to dice the pill up. Not right now, not this second. And the pill is going to be this our guy here. That's what it's going to be nested underneath. Now that was a deep dive, and I came back to my design. I know my designs are out there, but it came back to it, trying to be true to him. So he go. Oh, so is he influenced? Hold on, let me see something. We'll go straight pill. Can we do that without the cutter? Matter of fact, and then we're gonna while it's here, we'll tidy it up just to give it the look that I want to go with. Is he affected by it? No. Good. Because whenever they're nested under something individual, then they're not going to be. All right. And so let's just cut this pill up. So just go Shift D real quick. Come on. Turn that into a cylinder. Yeah, so this is just to remind myself of what the plan was. Shrink them down, have it be here with a solidify, or just there without the solidify. Adjust the depth as soon as it kicks in. There you go, and there's barely anything that needs to be adjusted. I'll just leave it just like that. Wherever he is in my stack, where are you, dude? Okay, that was your, all right. And I just want to call that reactor. All right, so reactor. That's what I'll treat it for right now. It's like, where you go, reactor? Where'd you go? Okay. So reactor, that's what it is. It is some kind of power source. That is literally, no pun intended, nested back here somewhere. All right, and we just got to figure it out. It doesn't have to sit above. It can sit in, and then he will be on flip blending. All this fancy stuff. See, and let's go flip blending to 1.0. Oh wow, does that really affect it that poorly? No. Let's go 0.5, 0.3. Too much. Let's check out flip blending. We'll just let it blend for the very 0.1. Just for a brief moment. Oh, and I see the cylinder. Cylinder, dude. Don't do that. Oh, where's reactor? Reactor. Reactor. Tell your guy. That cylinder. Tell cylinder that he's only supposed to be affected by, only affect you. So that way we're not getting this indentation here. There you go. Okay, all right, reactor. I like it because I'm imagining some fluid in there, you know, some green fluid or something like that, you know, bubbles and everything like that. And we'll put it right back here where it's supposed to be nested in this back area here, and then it's going to be, yeah. All right, that was unexpected because it's not in the design, but the design I have doesn't have like front and back views. Just from illustration from the side. Well, not illustration from the side, but the illustration and the character, the camera or the viewer is viewing it from the side. But I do want to bring up reactor. Hey, reactor. Since I'm in a good mood now, you're centered and everything. Yep. Let's pull you up. Let's angle you up. Here you go. So everything's not so flat. Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. All right. And let's just bring you in there. But angle you up a little bit. No, right here. And hold shift. Hold shift for the rotation, dude. Get the rotation right there. And then now it's locked. Get off of it. There you go. I don't know what that is. Even that could be cool. Even if somebody else say, no, put it back here like this. You know, we can have it doing all kind of crazy stuff, but no, I'm right here. Because I don't want, you have the shape of the vehicle. Oh, okay. So what we're going to do is let's go to him and let's rotate the cutter up a little bit. There you go, like that. And then bring it up a little bit so we're not reducing our geometry here for the base. Okay, like that. Now I can go in and say reactor. Pull you up a little bit. And angle you better. like that, like that. So there it is. So it's not the exact angle that the slope of the back is taking, right? And we can actually move it up a little bit on its thing. Not so far, right about there, I'm thinking, like that. But we can put like some kind of something here, something there. Save this bleed area for a purpose, and make sure he's not running into the top so close. Oh man, it's got to be a little bit of a gap. Not like that, dude. Right there. Okay, give me a gap like that. All right, cool. Because there's other stuff to go in there too. All right. Oh, and it's a little long. I know, nitpicking now, but let me. Oh, that'll shove everybody up. But if I reduce the diameter. Actually, I like it like that. Just like that. Kind of. No, now he's hanging out. But I don't mind it as being. I don't mind it subtle like that, and I like that little lower chin back area, that because I see everything as human faces and all that stuff. So that's how I know it's making sense. And now I can put that safely back up in there. There you go. Okay, that's make this a little more conservative. It's a little more conservative, like a snub nose back area. It's not as. Let's see. Because now I'm looking at my drawing and I'm like, no, you can't move it. Come on, I'm right here. I'm right there, right there, right there. Okay, how about that? All right, I'll go with that. And reactor core, and because it's better, that's a better, closer to my original idea. Okay. I pulled the legs away so that now you can see the head slash torso of the mat is the combined set, one big combined section up here. And I threw in these bars, which are just the cap torus. So put these bars in to start to kind of complete the shape. Now it's open. It is open up here, but I thought having some sort of bar system, some sort of restraining or something to that reinforces the integrity here in case this thing was to fall and roll or something. Protecting the pilot, not just these two little bars, but something, a system. Maybe because this eventually I'm going to close up this area, so it's going to be a system. Probably it's going to roll cage, like a roll cage kind of scenario. But it also brings up I need to create or finish the line, or I need a curvilinear shape here instead of this shape. So let's take him out. Let's go to him and let's make him something rounded. Maybe make it like maybe a not a cap cone. Yeah, maybe a ellipsoid. Maybe an ellipsoid. Not like that ellipsoid. And let's just get it going on here. Yeah, something like that. That adds to the curvature of the form. Or that goes along with the curvature of the form. Spacebar. Alt S. All right. Something like that. I'm not sure about the weld and all that stuff, but probably needs to go a little smaller to squish it. Let's bring it up. Okay. All right. And then let's take this guy. Is that him? No. Is he open? See all this? Okay, he's open. And what if I up his bevel? Want something else different here. Just messing around with this shape. Let's change it up. Let's go to straight sphere. Like a one-eyed, like a cyclops. Try something like that for right now. And what else? And then we just add this to it. Shift D. Oh, actually, don't Shift D. Because we already got a box out there. Undo. We got a box hanging out here somewhere that we can use to our advantage. Okay, we'll go with that. Can we just affect him there, dude? Although I like that indentation. See, I like that indentation. I do. Let's point to. Yeah, I like that indentation. Okay. All right, and then we'll just do something real simple. Really, really, really simple. Bump. All right. Where were we here? And there. And we're just gonna go shift. Yeah. Shifty. Pull them out. I know we can't see them. Reduce the size a little bit. Tell him that he's only affected by the big guy thing here. Neck head. Let's see if this will work. And then nest. Huh? What are you doing? Oh. What he didn't. Oh. He's what? Him. Him. Nest. Come on. See, I knew it was gonna bite me because I looked. It didn't save the scene. Yep, there it is. Let's go again. Nest. Oh, but it's still cutting him. So let's have him nested to something totally arbitrary. All right, so here, this guy down here. Oh, everybody's affected by him. Here again, unnest. Oh. Oh, because the one that's affecting here is nested. Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. That's why it won't cut it. That's good. Yeah, let's make him a Cyclops. Like this is his eye sensor. Point. Point 0.05. Hello. Because where's he at? Hide him for a second. Okay, that's his transition here. Him. Trying to get the show up. For some reason it's not showing up. Come on now, guy. Oh, let's get rid of whoever is here. All right, we got that one's covering him. There's another one. All right, is it this one? No. Come on, I just had it. All I want to do is get rid of it. Oh, I can't get rid of it because it's creating that beautiful indent. Too many things are on. Guys off. That's fine. But I want you, dude. You. Why aren't he should be giving off? Oh, maybe he's just too big. Let's go flip blending. Let's see if we get some sort of... No, something's going on here. Oh, it's the it's what's creating the cut. Not him. Him. No. Come on. Here you go. All right, so I have to do another getting everybody back on the same page thing again. There you go. So he's overriding the transition. I get it. He's dominating. He's saying, hey, this is the transition. I'm controlling this whole space. What I want to do, I don't want to leave him in there like that. So what I want to do is grab him. Come on, little guys. Yeah, you. You and... All right. But who... Oh, that's proxy. Sorry. I just gotta grab this guy, and I need to figure out how I need to go about doing that. Okay, so he's cutting him. So that's that sphere right here. I'll call it eye socket, eye rim. Okay. And that's the guy cutting it. Where's the other guy? There you go. So eye rim and eyeball. Found you. Okay. Let's put eyeball in eye rim. Eye rim. It has to come out anyway, even though he's being cut. Like so. Oh. What's influencing that, of course, is the cut. It's our beautiful cut that we loved so much, but now it's... Alright, so we'll just keep it simple. And then we'll keep it simple. And we're gonna solidify it. That's actually what my original intent was. That's cool. Do some exploration. Come back around. Save that. That's one thing. SDF allows for a lot of exploration and iteration. Very iterative. All right, so let's go here. And let's go solidify. Why is the depth going here? Thickness going the wrong way? Although that's kind of cool, but there's no rotator for that. The eye, I prefer for it to be we'll do like an old school sci-fi. Oh, flip blending's on. So it was inverse. There you go. This is like old school sci-fi. All right. Do I need all of this other? See, this old school sci-fi is like that, which is kind of cool. Has its own thing. Yeah, depth going on. All right, no bevel. Come on. Could do it like that. All right, that's a thought. All right, I like the old school. Yeah. And what happens if I pull this one all the way out? Because I think that's a floating tip. Is that a floating? No, it's not floating. No, right there. Okay, that's some old school. I like that. And for these guys, I like how they're creating that nice swish. I see how it's cutting underneath there. I don't really mind that either because it's adding form, but I like how it's breaking it downward. All right. I don't know what's going on here to transition with this piece. Let's bring it out. I like it right. So what's going on there, cylinders? I like how it's breaking up the form. That's what I like. You guys. No, because somebody in there doesn't like it. All right. So let's back out of that. And get it to just affect that part. There you go. So now we have and the fillet's okay. Pull them out a little bit, like here. Okay. And let's give him some indentations similar to what we have here. So we have that repeating shape clustered all over them. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to get back to this section. I think one more piece here, and then we're going to make our way down to the leg. I'll determine if I'm sticking with the roll bar kind of look, and if I do, what else I would add to it. Right now, this whole upper area is one piece. Everything, the belly area with the hanging turret type of stuff, that's all separate piece. So right now, as it stands, the upper body is two separate pieces that would be put to polygon. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get a Shift D and let's get a What do I use with these guys? Do I use a cap cone? Yeah, I just use a cap cone. So Shift D. Protruding eyes. And then we'll switch them right now. Cap cone. Beautiful. Which one is which? Spacebar, Alt S. Okay, T key. Okay. Bring that out some more. Get rid of the bevel. 0.05. Yup. Let's get them rotated. All right. Let's get them on subtractive. Take them off of the fillet. Already before we even begin moving them in. Doo-doo. What are we doing? This is what we're doing. All right. Let me go. Keep from having to move the original cutter. There you go. Yeah, have a repeat like that a bit. And let's get the yeah. 0.1. All right, just to tighten it up on it. That box needs to go up a little bit. Actually, the cap cone, you can come out a little bit too. Like that. Hoods. And where's the cutter for him? Can I get away with it at an angle like this? Eh. right about there. And this, how's it swooping? Okay, and we got this line going, just goes straight over this arc here, this arc there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and then restructure down here. And maybe even do a let's add a cluster real quick. Take him, Shift D. Look like eyeballs. Can I get away with it? Spacebar, Alt S. I was thinking it would be here, but it's going to disrupt everything. Or it could be just like an additional piece here. Nah, now it's breaking up. Poor guy there. All right, and I'm about to be in that mode of keep it simple, keep it simple. Let me squeeze something there. Where's the cutter for him? That's eyeball. Actually, it's wherever he is. Who came after him? That. Shift D. Oh, good. I like just I like how okay a insect's eye cluster of eyes kind of a gig. These would be like lights, things like that. Go in here. Yeah. I'll leave it deep like that. Or I could make it shallow. Okay, make it shallow. Matter of fact, make it a little more shallow, so a little more practical. So, yep, there you go. Not as fancy smancy as the ones back here. Those aren't lights. These are like exhaust, but this overall structural pattern being repeated. We just haven't dealt with this top piece yet. We'll leave. A lot of this has to be reordered, so that's for another sitting. I did want to, let's take a look at this from here. I did want to readdress, not readdress. Let's just add something here. Good. So the first one I clicked on, that was the one that did it. We're just going to do a simple Shift D. And we're just going to do a simple solidify up here, just for right now, just so I know I touched it, kind of thing. Let's go with it. We can go with a simple cylinder. Actually, that's what needs to be right there. This is what needs to be right there. Oh, yeah, there you go. Let's make it a little bit larger, like that. Okay, well, that jumped ahead. Didn't know I was addressing this area. Kind of big. Yeah, like that. U 0.05, because I don't know what's going on down here. I don't know who is who. We're not. Oh, 0.05. Okay. Oh, because there's somebody else in here. And who else is in here? Squish. Okay, let's clean this up then, real fast. Save. Didn't expect to be doing this part right now, but let's just seize the moment. Okay. Fill. come on down. This is cool with me. This subtle these little indentations that could be cleaned up here, but they don't they won't show up in the I want to say the final render. They won't show up in the geometry bake. By the time I tell this guy that his bevel is like 0.05, or like when I go for final, right, 0.1, all of this section is just gonna be empty polygon in the very end. So I'm not concerned. And then that was like 0.1 on his bevel. So let's just grab him real quick. Let's just keep on going. 0.1 on his bevel. Right. And save that. And who's hitting him in the nose here? This guy. Let's go 0.1 on the bevel. Oh, yeah. 0.1 on the strength. We can do that too. Okay. And not sure what's going on. This is the antenna-ish thingy. But I did want to it all started with you, guy. You were supposed to be doing something special. Let's just make the pill longer. Let's just stick with that. That old that classic, not old, the vintage sci-fi-ish kind of look for a second. All right, Shift D. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's not even centered. Okay, so that needs to be adjusted. Well, maybe I did something wrong here. You know, I can make multiple ribs, like like the classic. And we can soft bevel them up to 0.5. Oh no, 0.3. Oh no, 0.2. All right, 0.2 would do the ribbing for us. We can go here, 0.1. There you go. Don't know what's gonna be there yet. What's his height? No, not you, dude. Yeah, your height is here. So let's put our guy there too. I'm like bobbing and weaving the selection here. Come on. What was that? That need to turn off. All right. Okay. And let's just add a couple of them. Just gonna manually Shift D. Don't you crash on me. This would be Y. It's gonna be something up there. Let's save that. And I'll mount something up there, but I want to put a little plate right here. Let's do, hey pill, I want you. Ignore mirror. And come on. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go on your side there. Let's go the other way. 90. Okay. He goes right here as a, not a plate. Yeah. Let's see. Save and let's have them cut. Or we're gonna go for like a solidify. Have them nest under him. Okay. Take it easy. All right. 0.05. Here you go. That's what I wanted. Or we can go the other way. Yeah. Could I get some smoothing? No? This is going to be like, oh, this is going to create a cut. Like a ringy kind of thingy. Let's see what happens. No, not for this. No, no, no. We're just going to bring us right back to what we had. All right, turn that off. All right, we'll just subtract. Let's see if we can go to fill it. Let's just see. Okay. Yeah, because something else is going to go up in there. All right. I don't want to go too close. Like that. How far can we drop down before it bends inward? All right, right there. Okay. All right, that just begins this section up here and gives us an eyeball on how everything can go. It's gonna, everything, that's the right size too. There you go. They just need to be cut by somebody. Something come back and cut it. All right. Good. Double ring, got this curve. It doesn't curve up here, but it's curved back here. Okay. All right. time to do some cleanup before I move on further. So let's go back and get some naming done properly and put people in their proper selection category so they can be locked out right. At least I'll do the naming part right now, since I don't like to do any of that stuff while I'm actually working. All right, so we'll start with Fender. All right, so who are you guys? And I have my selection icon turned on, so I can tell who's locked, who's turned off or turned on here from sudo. But I have everyone is unlocked right now. We can hide that because we do know. Oh, not engine blocks. Who's this? Proxy. Proxy, you're not supposed to be down there. Proxy, you're supposed to be up here. Like that. Okay. Proxy's locked. Engine blocks. Let's just unlock everybody for right now. Fender. Right? So Fender parts. So these guys would go in here. So if I select them now, just double checking. If I select them now and then lock them out. Okay, so they're in the right place. That's good. And let's, oh, so we have people who are in Fender. Who's this? Okay, I'll go with that too. All right, it's not a part of that other hierarchy, and I'll go with this too. All right, so we'll name all these. We'll just give them all. They're all under Fender. And let's just get out our. I decided to break out my outline cleaner. So let's do some quick renaming. Fender parts. Just as you see it, so it's easy for me to comb through there looking for stuff. All right, and they are all in. We'll just double check. And all right, so they're in there now. Okay, so they're all Fender parts. That's good. So I'll collapse them since they're all. We can double. Who's that down there? Are you inside? And you are in there. Okay. And yeah, I'm just double checking. Okay. All right, so we can collapse them. Who else? We got some random stuff. Belly parts. These guys are important because they're going to be a separate, and that's a part of mech head. Oh, that's because they're parented under mech head. That's cool. Belly parts. Everybody's supposed to be parented under mech head, but we'll just live with it right now. Belly parts, and I guess all these are belly parts and turrets. Right now, we'll just call them all belly parts. So instead of looking at conjure base. Who's that? That's not belly parts. All right, but these are all belly parts. And so we'll name those. All right, and just make sure that they're all in belly parts. All right, good. Our system works, so we're not. I'm not double checking on this one here. Okay, so that's belly parts. Good. Let's save as we go. Cockpit cutters. Now those go under mech head. These all go under mech head. Yeah. All these. Yep. So we'll call these mech head. Well, first we'll parent them. Well, they are parented under mech head. You just have belly. It's just not parent. It's the order is not right. All right, but we are going to call these mech head parts. We do it like that. Okay, and mech head parts should all go in here. Just assign. All right, and because we already got these guys parenting, so they're not sitting here in their own with their own little hierarchy, but that's fine because they're mech head. All right, and so mech head is here. Who is this? Who are you? What is that? Oh, that is that proxy? Is that my proxy guy? Yeah, so we will call him proxy and leave him alone. Proxy, you're good. He just wasn't named right. All right, and radar. Yep, radar. We just call it radar parts, and that's what all these parts are. Good. All right, and we just call these radar parts. Okay, and do FA vendor parts, engine block, radar base. Is that you? Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, all right, we'll just put them all in there. Yep. Okay. That's good. And reactor still being worked on. That should actually the reactor and engine block. Who's that? It's reactor part. I'm just gonna do it like this. No need to break out the big guy. But reactor should go in. It should go under mech head. These are all the guys in mech head. Radar base. Radar base should go in mech head. Yeah. And belly parts. Maybe the belly parts can come out. I'm gonna have the yeah. Let's pull the belly part hierarchy out. Drop to clear parent. Yeah, let's just have that out because they are going to be baked out separate anyway. And so I want them to be where I can easily grab them and move them down or out of the cut. Although this cut here, I'm glad I did that because that cut that's right here is not supposed to be part of belly parts. This cut goes to the head. Okay, and I will call it. I'll just call it mech head part 13. Yeah. I think that'll work. Where'd you go there, bro? I did name you right? What happened? Oh, it just kept the one. Why did it keep the one? Oh, it just oh, okay. That's just how it stacked it. Fine. And let's just make sure again, mech head, sign. I'm not using a lot of Zen sets in this workflow at this moment. No need to at this moment. I only use what's needed. Okay. And we did radar, so let's close up mech head. Let's close up belly. Let's the ones engine blocks. This reminds me of well, this is just like cleaning up. Like, so when you like, if you're doing any type of studio work like sculpture or anything like that, and you're flowing, spend all those hours flowing, then you have to then at the end you have to sit there and clean up the studio or whatever it is. And that's exactly what this part is. You could clean up while you're going, but that's going to take you out of the flow and all the other stuff like that. So we're just cleaning up house here, just making sure so that way we can move forward smoothly. So these are engine blocks. I'll call this rear. It's called rear parts. I'm not trying to be too specific. All right. Okay, I gotta figure out outline editor and how to, because who's on the rear parts here too? Dude, engine X is, all this should be under engine X. I'm good with that. I'll call engine X parts. I just need to put them someplace else. Good. We'll just move them. Who's this? And that plate. All right, I'll leave that. I'll call it engine plate parts. And we didn't check selection sets on either, so that's why they're still expanded. So engine X, oh, it has its own section, good. And let's assign that just to make sure. And engine PLT, not sure